tonight, Jim. You think one of them would have seen that? We're up here with no glasses, and we saw it.
Well, I have glasses.
Millikin works it inside to 23. Lindsey Cohn, who missed it, and Heidi Hallstrom down with the rebound, heading up court for the Vikings. Cross court.
It's Kristen. That's a nice shot.
Good.
That's Christy Pence. Now, Christy Pence is shooting 42% on threes. Best three-pointer. Her best shot is taking that three.
Left-hander, too. That time she faked it, a little shot fake, and went underneath the girl and came in for about the 18-footer.
There's good defense by Julia Seltzer. Got to stay in this game. 4-2, Augustana leads.
Vikings extend the defense, and they're also in man-to-man.
Oh, glad you come down again, Jay. Help us out. Jess Medina, Family Ties Productions. Nice move by 54. That's Kara Olson from Plainfield High School, 5'10" sophomore.
Glad you had me back, Jim. Always glad to see a game. We probably average about 6, 7, 8 games a week between us. All the way from grade school kids to junior high to high school and into college.
Oh, nice give and go. Nice
give and go. Good
Kendra
defense
Ryle.
by the Kendra Ryle for the Vikings. Down court, a little bit ahead of Julia Seltzer. Couldn't quite catch up with it. But they're moving the ball up and down the court, and no problems with the shot clock yet.
Millikin calls a timeout, real quick timeout here. And we'll be right back. Jay, here we go again.
Millikin inbounding. Vikings in full court pressure here. And number 34 from Millikin, Audrey Minot, works it up court.
Play defense on her. Good D. That's all. She makes it.
Inside.
That's over the back.
Tough shot that she took, and that's great defense by the Vikings. Didn't come up with the rebound, but a really good defense. We're extending it out. Tough man-to-man.
Jay, I would think that was a foul on Vikings, but we'll take it.
Yeah, it looked like no harm, no blood. No foul.
Well, actually, they're letting them play, so that's good, too.
Yeah, they're letting them play, and the Vikings are playing good, strong defense, and as long as they're letting you play.
5 seconds on the shot clock for Millikin.
Oh, we got another travel there, I think, Jim, and she banged it off the glass.
Jay, she didn't call that.
Wow. The bank's open. Late tonight.
Yeah, you got to call those. Oh, bad pass.
Bad pass for the Vikes, and Millikin down court, 15. Laura Zimmerman.
There she traveled again. On that last pass, what they have to learn, you can't throw the ball in the 3 blue shirts.
Can't throw it through people. You got to either lob it, try a bounce pass, or throw it back out and start the offense over again. There we had a hack. 23 from Millikin. Lindsey Cohn.
Foul number 23, Lindsey.
Foul Julia Seltzer.
I think Heidi's going to come out. She hurt her ankle. I hope she uses that as an excuse for doing that air ball.
That might have been that ankle that kept her from elevating to get that ball there. Well, we almost had an air ball on the free throw, but caught a little iron.
Well, looks like Jasmine's coming in for Julia Seltzer, the free throw shooter, but might want to come in for Heidi. Yeah, maybe it
gives the Vikes a chance to set up the full court pressure.
Now the thing about Jasmine Daniels is nice, Jay.
Good defense. She stopped the ball. We got to travel. They seem to travel every time down the court, and I think the referees have caught on to it now.
Jasmine Daniels is shooting 52% from the floor.
Wow.
So they got to get the ball to her.
Yes.
Her and Kendra Ryle. Kendra Ryle shooting 48% from the floor. We're taking a lot of shots, and we got to get to those two girls for the percentage shots.
Threw that one away. Good defense there by the Big Blue, and 34 Minot works it up court, sets up the offense. Good defense by the Vikings. Kendra Ryle stepped around to the Millikin girl and took the ball away.
Jay, I'm going to look at some stats here for the Millikin Blue. I think one of the girls that are scoring here is Kara Olson is one of them. She's averaging about 19 points a game.
Shot clock's inside 10 here. It's working down to 5. Couple of misses there, and here comes the big blue. Working it up court quickly. We got a block on Kendra Ryle. That was a little bit late on the defense getting down court, and Millikin took advantage of it.
Score is only 7-6, and like I said before, Millikin also has lost their last 2 games.
Oh,
and
wow.
they're 7-2 in the conference. So let's just hope we can give them the 3rd loss.
Yeah, they're a little bit down on their confidence probably. Let's get out to a lead here and don't let them gain that confidence. 54 with a duck in underneath Ryle and banked it off the glass for 2. Millikin's up 8-7.
You know, Kendra just has to hold her ground when the girl's going to back her in. She's 6'2". Let her back you in and make her shoot over you.
3 a tip for Pence, in and out. Vikings come down with the rebound and reset the offense.
It's a good 3 by Christie, but she's got to learn to be. She's got to be open to shoot that.
Heidi Hallstrom has it out on the right wing. Works it over to Kristen Romolo. We're down to 7 on the shot clock. Need to get a shot up. 54. Oh, we got an air ball. That was a long shot by Kendra Ryle. It was way out past the 3-point line.
Yeah, that's definitely not her.
Just trying to beat the shot clock.
Yep, just trying to beat the shot clock. But when Heidi got the ball and she got it back, she picked it up. Keep your dribble, bring it back in, set it up. You're too far out there. I can say that she's my daughter.
There you go. Now the Vikings pull off the full court press and set up in half-court defense. They'd gotten beat back the last couple of times down, and so they pulled the full court pressure off. Heidi gets the ball into Jasmine. Turnaround jumper in the lane. Blocked. Out of bounds. The Vikings will bring it in underneath their basket with 19 on the shot clock.
Now, that's a shot that Jasmine has made 17 points, 25 points in the last 2 games, but she's going to find out playing against Millikin, you're going to have to elevate a little bit taller, a little bit higher. Higher or taller? Higher.
Higher, taller, yeah. One of them things. 52, Julia Seltzer replaces Heidi Hallstrom for the Vikings.
Here we go again. Let's work on an offense here.
I'd like to see him working into Ryle there. She seems to be getting position. They're not getting the ball into her quick enough. She flashes open and doesn't get the ball. Oh, good rebound for Jasmine and gets it knocked away from her in the lane.
Like I said, Jasmine Daniels shooting 52% and Kendra's shooting 48%. Get it into him. Nice move.
Very nice move. Went right around the defender to the baseline. Back up with a reverse layup. Timeout Vikings. Vikings back out of the timeout, triggering it inbounds.
Jay, like I said, that 54 for Millikin Big Blue, Kara Olson. Gonna have to stop her. She's averaging about, got it here now, 13 points a game.
Vikes throw it away. And just a careless pass right in front of the scorer's table, and Millikin's bringing her back up court. Yeah, the Vikings got to watch Millikin here. They seem to like to work the ball down to the baseline and inside from there.
We just had a foul by Julia. That's too far out to have a foul for her by that hash mark. She's got to stay inside.
Now Karen Olson sets up underneath, and there was good defense by Ryle.
That's what Kendra has to do, just go straight up, make the girl shoot over you, and that's what she did there. Now that was Christie's shot right there. There we go, get it in. Oh.
Now I think they should call that on the other end. Notice Millikin 54, Olson's been setting up in that lane and pitching her pup tent and the whole works, so need to get that call on both ends of the court here. Little jumper from the elbow by
Another
34 Minot, and
Yep.
Vikings come down with the rebound. They're pushing it up court.
Another rebound by Kendra Ryle. She's a rebound, and she's just rebounds about 9 to 14 rebounds.
Now there
a
she
game.
is. She's got the. I'd like to see that whether she post up. She got the call that time, but they got to get that ball into her right away as soon as she breaks open there.
This is another thing too for anybody watching. When you have somebody 6'2" and the defensive players behind her, give her the ball. Don't wait. Give her the ball. But your angle has to be good too.
Get her the ball, and it looks like they're doubling down on her once she gets the ball, and then she can look to kick it back. If Pence would set up over here on the wing closest to us, she could work it back to her for an open three.
Yep, I agree with you. Elizabeth Thomas now checks in. Elizabeth is a freshman. Elizabeth hustles all over too. She's good.
Number 24. Now Olsen set up. Now Ryle needs to get between her and the basket. She's got an offensive foul called.
Oh, 34.
34 Minot.
I didn't see what Audrey did down there, but if she did that to Julia Seltzer, I don't think you want to do that to Julia. That's a good shot. Come on. There you go. There's Kristen Romolo.
Puts the Vikings up 12-10. There they freed her up on the wing, and she's wide open for the shot. Now here I've seen about 4 or 5 seconds.
That's
Yeah,
right,
we got the call finally down there.
Jay,
They're
not
taking
only
note
are
of
we
it.
doing play-by-play, we should put the striped shirt
I
on.
think so tonight. We could do a good job of it from up here.
You know, it's like I said, I've won 650 games up here. I haven't lost one yet. Julia's looking. She's going to take it all the way to the hole.
Taking her to the hole. Good move, in and out. That was a good move along the baseline. The shot just didn't fall.
Long pass.
Between the legs for the big blue. Blocked
nice
by
shot.
Ryle. Good defense by the Vikes. Thomas works it up court. The Vikes are pushing it up and throw it away.
Elizabeth was going to try to make one of those super duper passes. Would have looked nice if it got through her, but
Yeah, it was a 2-on-3 break, and she would have been well advised to have pulled that one out, set up the offense. Then she compounded her error by fouling, trying to get the ball back. Vikes are up 12-10, 10:55 to go, first half.
Nancy Markham for the Vikings ready to come in.
Cross-court pass. Olsen works down underneath, bounces off Ryle, and good defense again. I mean, she got a shot off in the lane, but it was a tough shot. It wasn't an easy shot, so good defense by Ryle. I'm impressed by her, Jim.
Yeah, she's a good player, Jay. And the other thing I said is that all she has to do is make 54 Kara Olsen alter that shot.
She's going to get a little rest right now. We got 13 Pence back in and 42 Markham.
Yeah, Nancy does a good job when she comes in too. She's got to go right up with it.
Broke open underneath.
Calls a jump ball.
ball.
That's hard for Nancy to come in and get the ball and make her basket, but she shot, got a rebound, held on to it, and got a jump ball. Goes Millikin. Scores 12-10, Augustana. Now 54, they'll probably go right into her right off the bat since Nancy's in.
Yeah, she has a little bulk on Markham here, so she might try to muscle her inside.
That's traveling.
Little travel there, number 15. 15 seems like Zimmerman seems to travel a lot to me.
Yeah, they got the ball to her twice like that on the run. Now the referees have some discussion going here. And Coach Black going to call the timeout. I think it's a full timeout, so we'll come back.
Right before the timeout there, Jim, we had a call on Millikin. We're not really sure what it was yet, but some sort of foul was called.
Well, they called a foul on 54 for pushing. I'm hoping that's their second foul, Kara Olsen's. We just got the ball stolen there, too.
Behind the back.
Oh. And then
Wow, a little scrum down here on the Vikings into the 54 again.
Yeah, Jay, I think that was a clipping call.
I think that's 15 yards.
Yep. That's not her first foul. It's got to be her second foul.
Foul number 54, Karen Olson, court first.
Oh. Well, I keep taking it to her. Now here comes Millikin out in the three-quarter trap.
Now they have a 1-2-2 press set up. Vikings cross-court pass is intercepted.
That's a tough pass.
Good defense there by the Vikes. Number 23, Kristen Romolo. Good defense. She backpedaled and waited for the girl to make her move to the basket and slapped it away.
Christy Pence, Julia Seltzer do a lot of the scoring, but I'll tell you what, Kristen Romolo and Kendra Ryle keep these girls in the game.
.54 over the back, it looks like, Jim. 44 for Millikin. Volmer misses a layup inside, and the Vikings work it back.
There we go. There's a foul.
Pence on the move to the middle, right below the free throw line. Hack, she'll go to the line and shoot two.
She gets fouled by Lindsay Cohen. Lindsay is a sophomore from Geneva High School. Here comes Christy. Christy should make this. She's shooting around 70% on her free throws. See, if you watch her form here, she's got nice form. She rotates the ball. And the nice thing, when she's open and shoots a three, that's exactly how she shoots it. I'd rather see her try to get her open and shoot that three. But when somebody gets on her, she drives in and she has a less percentage making those than she does right there, and then an open threes.
Kendra Ryle and Heidi Hallstrom back in the game. The Vikings go back to the full court pressure. And they pick one off here. Pence gets the steal and then gives it right back to the big blue. 34. Audrey Manat in for the layup, and we have a 14-12 game. Vikings push it back up court against Millikin's full court pressure. Heidi Hallstrom down for a little 8-footer off the baseline. Long off the back of the iron.
It's a good shot by Heidi. She's got to keep shooting those. Jasmine got a beautiful rebound, and then she couldn't get it out of her hands and just slipped, and they called her for traveling. But that last play, we were coming down. We shouldn't throw the ball away like that. Know who you're passing to. Here we go, right back into 54.
We have about 8 seconds in the lane. Oh, travel, a duck in with the shoulder, a travel, and finally the third violation gets called.
See, the other thing, too, Kendra Ryle went for that block with her arm. She tried to really windmill the block. You can't do that. Kendra, just keep your arms up straight and make her shoot over you.
Pence is trapped along the sideline, calls the timeout.
We got a good game, Jay.
Got a good game, a lot of good defense here, Jim. They're really getting after it, and both teams are pushing the ball up and down the court, but they're getting after it on defense at the same time.
Coach Lori Cairns from Big Blue is not real happy. She's already on the refs and everything. And 54, Kara Olson, in that last time out, I'm almost positive they called her for a foul, and they only have it listed at 1.
Right. We were unsure of what had happened there, and
do you think we should go down and get her a second foul?
Looked like he signaled 54 to the scorer's table, but they didn't put it up as that, so I don't know what happened. Vikings work it in their end of the court. 14-12 lead. 8:07 to go, first half. Again, Ryle was set up in position. They didn't get her the ball. She's working hard in there, and she's not getting rewarded with the ball. Heidi Hallstrom off the baseline, no good. Ryle rebound, fouled. She'll go to the line for 2. She's working so hard in there, Jim. She needs to get rewarded with the ball when she breaks free.
54, Karen Olson, her second team 7.
Well, like I said before, when she comes around, you have a split second. Anybody that's posting up like that, you got a split second to throw it. But she did get the foul when you get it to her, and this is what Kendra should be on the line all night anyway.
And that is finally the second one on Olson.
Really should be a third foul.
Makes both of them.
Julia Seltzer back in now, replacing Jasmine. When Coach Black does this, he sees them get a little tired, and he just keeps rotating to keep their fresh legs. Here we go, 15-12, Augie. See if we can stop another one. There, they tried that backdoor play. It worked last time, didn't work this time. Heidi saw
Throw it away.
Threw it away.
Wow, there she is, not wide open, but had broke open in the middle. Heidi with the rebound, shoots it up, no good. Vikings tip it back out. Another shot off the back of the iron. Oh, we had a foul there, not called. 54 is living the charmed life with the referees here, I do believe.
Jay, that's unbelievable. She fouled Kendra Ryle.
Heidi Hallstrom gets the rebound, brings it up the court. 1 against 3, so she backs it out. Knocked out of bounds by Millikin. The Vikes have triggered in from side court.
If they're going to let this kind of stuff go, this is going to be an exciting game.
It's
already an exciting game.
It's a tussle here. They're both getting after it defensively. They're playing full court basketball, but really getting after it defensively.
And I can understand, again, Millikin 7-2 in the conference, and they lost their two of their losses the last 2 games. So they want to win one. Boy, Kara Olsen and Kendra Rao just going right at it.
Well, we finally have.
They called that on the floor.
Oh, they called that on the Vikings. I thought that was a charge. 52, Julia Seltzer.
They called that on Julia Seltzer, and I'll be honest with you, Heidi killed her on the shot, but that's okay. We'll take that.
Coach Julia must have got her before the shot that they called it on the floor as they're triggering from under their basket.
And Lori Cairns from Millikin, Big Blue is tipped.
Travel. That's about her third time she's been called for traveling, and 3 or 4 other times she hasn't been, Jim.
It's interesting how they're calling this game, but the fouls are 7-4. It's not that bad. Well, 7 for Millikin, 4 for Augie.
Nice pick and roll there by Ryle. Down to 7 seconds on the shot clock.
There we go.
Kristen Romolo drives inside and draws the foul. She'll go to the line, shoot 2.
Kristen Romolo, 5'6", she's a guard, a senior from Washington, Illinois, down there in the Peoria area. Come on, Kristen, let's sink these in here.
Mike's doing a good job at the line tonight. That's 5 in a row that I remember.
And you watch Kristen when we have our practices, Jay, with little kids, watch her follow through. Right hand, push the shot, boom. Who cares? It's nice follow through. I wish she would have made it.
Nice form, yeah. Bends her legs well, and for a small girl, she gets her legs into the shot. Millikin works it over for a 3 for 34. Ince with the rebound.
Chris has got to get the
Getting pressured in the backcourt. Now the Vikings work it up to Romolo, down to Heidi. Heidi goes on the baseline, takes it up against 54. Misses the shot. Rebound by Pence, I'm sorry. Heidi on another offensive rebound. Romolo from the free throw line, in and out. Seltzer had it. Batted it away, and Millikin picks up the loose ball.
Well, Heidi tried there. I like to see that. That's a good aggressive move. Another block by Kendra Ryle. But like I said, that's a good offensive move by Heidi. She's got to continue to do that.
Just a tough night to make a shot, Jim. Their teams are playing such aggressive offense that shooting percentages are pretty low for both teams. So just keep working it and working that glass. There's a lot of rebounds to be had.
Well, I'll be a little
Millikin works it in, air ball from about 12 feet, and Heidi Hallstrom gets the rebound, pushes it up court, throws a long pass to Pence, and tipped away by Millikin. Like to see that. She got the rebound and took it out and pushed it up court.
Yeah, Heidi's coming out. She's tired. But I think that pass, it's a tough pass to make that, on there.
Yeah, she would have had a layup if it got through, but it was tipped away, and now they'll set up in the half-court offense. A lot of pressure from Millikin, and they finally call it on 23, Lindsey Cohn.
Jay, when I'm just looking at this game, I personally think that both teams are just beating the heck out of each other.
They are. It's tough defense out there. A lot of tough defense. And like I said, they're still trying to push the ball up and down the court, but the other team's getting back and preventing that. And first one's good by Thomas.
And here we are looking at, again, watch Elizabeth now. She's the same way. Got nice rotation in the right hand, bend the knees. And hopefully she'll make another one here. I'm not saying that anymore because that's 2 we missed.
Good rebound by Seltzer, misses the putback. Millikin down with the rebound and works it up court.
Definitely a defensive game. It's 19-12 Augustana. We only got 4 minutes to go in the first half. They're usually at 30 points by now. Julia, she should take this all the way. She's got the advantage here.
Stops and pops from about 10 feet. Ball out of bounds to the Vikings.
You know, that's what you're driving down court there. Julia, number 34, was on her. Audrey Minot, she's only 5'5". Julia's 5'10". Take her down, back her in, and make the shot. Don't
She
stop.
could have spun around there.
Yeah, that's going to be over and back. She touched it before she went over the line.
She would have let it go and picked it up back there. It wouldn't have been over and back, but she did touch it. Turns it over to Millikin.
We have way too many long passes. If you have to pass more than 15, 20 feet. Now, if they give that back to Augie, I'm going to... Whoa, they did give it back to Augie. That ball was touched before she went over and back. Now, what's the ruling on that?
I thought it was an over and back violation, but difference of opinion. Maybe she has to have control of it.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we shouldn't be doing this broadcast because we don't know. We should know, Jay. There it is, Kara Olson again, come out with that
another
rebound.
turnover. Trying to post up Seltzer underneath and turned it back over.
That 15 traveled again.
Looked like a hack there. They didn't call it. Now the Vikings are pushing it back up court. End-to-end basketball. A lot of defense being played out there. Number 52, Seltzer's hurt underneath the Vikings basket. Millikin with the ball. They have a 5-on-4 with Seltzer being down on the other end of the court, and it results in an easy layup. So now they'll stop the clock and attend to Julia Seltzer back underneath the Vikings basket. She got thrown down on the rebound there, Jim, and I'm not sure exactly if what happened, if it's an ankle or knee or...
Yeah, we'll see. They're in the way here, but it might be.
She just got the wind knocked out of her or what? But
well, Jay, they're playing so tough in here. I mean, I'm watching this thing, and these guys are letting a lot of stuff go. There's over the back, there's fouling, and I know I sound like a typical dad up here watching a game, but I mean, I wouldn't even want to be out and playing in this.
It's a tough game. It was 19-14 or 18-14, I guess it is, maybe. And the Vikings, I think, it has to be their last, 6-8 points have been off free throws.
Yep.
Just a tough night to make a shot. Every shot's challenged. It's in your face defense, and these two teams are really going at one another.
Well, even though the foul situation now is Millikin has 9, Augie's at 4. I tell you what, from the looks of this game, Millikin should probably have 15.
It's resembling a football game and not powder puff.
I mean, I want to see some finesse. I want to see some nice shots and backdoor plays and nice cuts. All I'm seeing is, power football.
Everything's
basketball.
Challenged, and it is a physical, rough game.
I think Julie, either her ankle or her knee.
Yeah, she's being attended to. They're taking her off and going to take her back to the training room, it looks like, Jim.
Yeah, and unfortunately, Jasmine Daniels was set to come in for Julia before she hurt her, so maybe 30 seconds more she wouldn't have hurt her. But that's what happens when she's in there rebounding with everybody else.
Vikes up 18-14 as they bring it down court here. Again, Ryle had posted up, and they didn't get the ball into her. We're down to 15 on the shot clock, and a missed attempt by Kristen Romolo, and then Ryle goes over the back.
It's a nice
trying
shot
to get that rebound.
Nice shot by Kristen. You got to shoot those all night. There's 2 fouls now on Kendra. So what does he do? Does he play her for the last 3 minutes or get somebody else there? No, I think Heidi's going to come in for her.
Olsen takes it right at Ryle, knowing that she has the 2 fouls. Little reverse layup, and it's a 2-point game.
Yeah, that's what I was saying about Kendra. She just let her play, and she's going to drive on you. Just make her alter that shot. Third time I said it, but that's what she has to do.
Now, if Kendra would have rolled off of that pick she said, I think she would have had an open shot down the lane, but she didn't roll. Thomas with the rebound. We got a hack in there. Oh, they call it a travel. Oh, no.
You know what? I'm going to get in trouble here, but this guy that's down here, that's our referee, I don't know if that's a real patch or a fake one he's got on his arm.
Wow. She had a hold of her arm, and they still called the travel. Millikin looking to tie on this possession. They work the ball around the perimeter.
But I'll say again too, I've ref too, and it's tough to ref. You can't win. I know they're out here. They like it because it's a game that they like to play and ref. So
down
nice
to 2
shot.
on the shot clock. It goes long, and Millikin gets the rebound. Resets the shot clock. 44 for a 3 and bangs it in. Angela Vollmer, and Millikin has the lead here at 19-18. 7-0 spurt.
I'm glad you're here, Jay. I was just thinking about what I said a couple minutes ago. I don't have the slightest idea. Now, she got hacked.
Jasmine was fouled. Fouled again, gets the rebound. Heidi's fouled. This is a wild skirmish underneath the basket.
I predict this, that somebody else is going to get hurt before it's all said and done.
The fans are starting to get riled up as well.
Jess, I think you took this is a football game, not a basketball game. Here we are, Family Ties Production, Augustana versus Millikin Big Blue. Millikin 7-2 in the conference, one game behind Wheaton, and Augie's 5-4.
Again, Millikin's got the shot clock down under 5, and this time they don't get it off. Vikings intercept first and push the ball up the court. Down 1 at 19-18. Over to Jasmine in the corner to Pence. The 3, no good. Heidi fights for the rebound. They're going to call her over the back.
Well, now
that was a good call, a call that should have been made, but they should be making it the whole game. That's the first time they've really called it. We've seen that happen several times here tonight.
32, Heidi Hauston, her first, team 6.
6 foul on the Vikes, so the Millikin Big Blue pushes the ball up court.
Jay, was that just a yawn I just heard there? This is an exciting game, and you're over here next to me yawning. Aaron Daniels in for Heidi.
You caught me, Jim.
Yeah, I know.
Sleeping at the switch.
That's a
push off.
And an offensive
there,
foul.
we
There's
finally got
3.
the offensive foul. 3rd foul on Olsen. Karen Olsen picks up her 3rd.
Yeah, you got to get Kendra out of there now.
10th team foul on the Big Blue, and they're going to get Olsen out as well. Kendra is going out with 2. Olsen's going out with 3. So,
well, you know, Kendra Rile's 6'2", and Kara Olsen's 5'10". Most of all, is that how you say that? No. All of Kara's points have come in the yellow paint. Well, Kendra, she don't have to do anything. Just sit there and just keep her arms up. Don't go for all those fakes that Kara's going to have.
Markham's trying to post up for the Vikes, and again, they're not getting her the ball. 23. Romolo takes a shot just inside the 3-point line. The Vikes go up 1 here with under 30 seconds to go in the half. About 4-second difference on the, maybe only a 2-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. We got a call out front, and we'll shoot a 1-and-1.
Yeah, Nancy Markham, she fouled her. Audrey is trying to go in, made a nice move to the basket. Nancy, instead of moving over, reached for their arms. That's the old adage, you got to play defense with your feet.
There you go.
Boy, it's quiet in here, Jay. What is the deal?
Can hear a pin drop.
Jay, I dare you, next time she shoots, since we're for Augustana, just let out a big yell. We can do that, you know.
Maybe a yawn.
She would have heard that last one. 34.
Hits them both. Millikin's back up 1. The Vikings push the ball down court. 20 seconds to go. Shot clock's off. Run it down for 1 shot and see if they can go in the locker room with the halftime lead.
That's amazing here. You got 11 seconds.
Pence, a lot of dribbling going on out there. Markham had him posted up. They're going to have to work it back out. We're down to 4. They're not going to get a good shot. And Vikings will go in at half down 21-20.
Hey, it's not bad being down by 1 point. This is the first time I've watched many Augie girls play. This is the first time I've seen them at 20 points at halftime. So this just attests to the girls killing each other out there on defense. So.
And I see a couple of the Millikin girls limping off the court here that were dressed in street clothes tonight. So maybe that's why they've lost 2 in a row. Maybe they got a couple hurt.
Yeah, and I think when they come out, when we come back, I bet we see all these girls in the football pads. Jay Crone and Jim Hallstrom back here at the Augustana Viking Millikin Big Blue. We got 46 seconds to go, but Jay, unbelievable stats of this game.
Well, the first half, Jim, you look at the shooting percentage, just like we talked about. Millikin shooting a frigid 29%, but the Vikings, they're in Siberia.
9 for 31 for Millikin and 5 for 34 for the Vikings, but
15%.
And exactly, but here's what Jess Medina from Family Ties Production says, which is true, is they're killing each other. The fouling is atrocious.
It's unbelievable that we still have girls in the game.
I know it. Saw Julie Seltzer. She looked like she might be coming back in. Thinks it was her knee, but might have just been a slight hit. Christy Pence, 2 for 7. Kristen Romo, 2 for 7. Heidi, my daughter, 1 for 6. I can't live with that. Julia Seltzer, 0 for 5. Kendra Ryle, 0 for 4. So hopefully the second half, let's hope we get in and get something going here.
9 for 12 from the free throw line kept the Vikings in the game, and then the rebounding, they out-rebounding Millikin 33-14. They're working into Ryle, and it's turned over right away.
But see, there.
The trip on the way up the court.
Yeah, but let's go.
Romo
picked up that. Let's go back to that pass. We tried to pass into 3 blue shirts. You can't do it.
As soon as she flashes open, they need to get her the ball. They waited too long that time to get it into the post, and 3 players had trapped on it by that time. It's just a split second there for opportunity for the pass to get in, and the Vikings were a little slow in getting it in there. Olsen bowls in again off the, hung on the rim, fell off, and then took out of bounds.
Jess, I'm on. Jess Medina here checking our sound.
What do you? I'm on, yeah. I should be on one. You got me now?
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? I like saying that.
You know, I think
we're back on. There we go. Oh, pass in the middle, 23.
Millikin up to a 3-point lead here. Heidi Halston drives in, bangs it off the backboard, and falls off the rim.
It's a good shot. She got.
Shooting continues for the Vikes. Millikin, good defensive play by Ryle there. She deflected the pass out of bounds. Olsen had broken open and was going to have an easy layup, but the long-arm Ryle knocked it out of bounds.
You know, I've seen, this is probably my 6th or 7th game watching the kids play, and this is actually the most physical game I've seen from both teams.
This is more physical than the men's game. Olsen works inside.
Misses the layup. Ryle with the rebound. The Vikes push it up the court. Pence slows it up now and works it back around to Romolo.
Augie's got to get a bucket here. Can't let Penn. If we don't get a bucket, they'll get up more than. Got to keep it in 3. Good pass in.
Heidi post up. They try to get it indoor, and it's deflected away by Millikin, and they come up with another turnover.
You know, and she's got to post up tough. She had number 34 on her, which was
Millikin off the baseline. 15 Zimmerman, and the Vikes take a quick timeout here as they fall behind by 5.
This is the largest lead that Millikin's had. We'll be back. Here we go, Jay. Had a quick timeout. Jess had to fix our radio. We were both on the same channel. That's what happened. Millikin's up 5, 25-20. We've got to get some points here. They're still playing tough defense.
Coach Blacker, I read the girls the riot act. Let's see if they come out with a little more. Well, they turn it over right away, so it didn't happen as he anticipated.
Kristen Romolo went in, made a nice pass, but Jasmine couldn't hang on to it. We got to stop him here.
They have to tighten up that defense. Olsen, a little head and shoulder fake.
See, when you're playing defense, you got to stay down. You got to stay down.
Zimmerman
Boom.
Misses a shot. Ryle with the rebound. Romolo brings it up court, crosses over in the lane, and deflected out of bounds by Millikin. Volmer deflected it out. Vikings will trigger from the side court.
And Kristen Romolo threw it right in the passing lane. She plays so good at times. That should have been a bounce pass to Heidi. These passes are close to being taken away.
Inside to Ryle, misses the layup, gets a rebound, misses the putback, and Millikin heads up court with it. Pass ahead, good pass, missed the layup. 44, Volmer. Vikings throw it away. It'll be Millikin's ball under their basket. And Seltzer, who was hurt in the first half, comes back in for Jasmine.
She's got her knee wrapped now, so. They're going to call that a foul on Heidi, and it's a foul. When you reach in, it's a foul. What you're supposed to do when you see a guard coming in, step out in front of them.
Move your feet. Stop the ball. Stop the penetration by moving your whole body instead of reaching.
See, and I didn't play defense when I used to play, but I can say how to play defense because now I'm in the other stands. I can tell them how to play it.
And another careless pass. The Vikings have to watch it. Millikin's getting in the passing lanes on these outlet passes, and they're a little careless.
This is hard to do this because I want to shut off the mic and yell at them. Those passes, you're right, they are very careless. There's another one. That's a close pass. There. Now that's her shot if she makes it. That's
short off the front of the rim. Millikin has a 2-on-1 back down court. Heidi Hallstrom with the foul. They're beating the Vikings back down court right now, and 2-on-1s, 3-on-1s every time down.
It's Heidi's third foul already.
2 quick ones here this half, and
Angela Volmer goes to the line.
Sinks the first, has Millikin up by 6 now. Thomas is in for Heidi.
In the last game we played Carthage. We played Carthage last week here. We beat them by 15. We scored in the 60s. Then we go Tuesday and play Carthage up there. We only scored 30-some points. Here we're at 20 points, and we're on hold there.
Yet to score. 4 minutes into the second half. Yet to score, and the shooting percentage of 14.7 at half is down to about 10% now, Jim.
That's our first basket in almost 5 minutes.
Seltzer with the layup on a feed from.
Sitting there watching the game, it's certainly going to be better than if you're going to watch this thing at home. There we go. We got a turnover on Millikin.
Kind of reminds me of that Illinois-Indiana men's game earlier this week when both teams, I think Indiana shot about 15% the second half of that game, didn't make a basket the last 10 minutes of it. And
unbelievable.
Illinois was cold the first half, and it's kind of the way this game's going. Low scoring, tough physical game. 2 times in a row now the Vikings have forced Millikin turnovers and have an opportunity to get back in the game here.
Well, we had some good games today. Our team Iowa beat Indiana in double overtime, and Illinois won too, I think, against Louisville.
Great game for Iowa. They short-handed and hung in there through 2 overtimes.
Nice left-handed reverse move by Julia. She gets fouled, so let's go. Let's get these. Got to get it closer. We're down by 5. 15-10 to go.
Julia Seltzer came back in after being hurt in the first half, and she sparked the Vikings here early in the second half. First shot's up and good.
Again, I'm looking at these stats from halftime, and I hope we improve on them because 9 for 31 was Millikin shooting in the first half, and 5 for 34 for Augustana. That's how you shoot in the backyard against Dexter Johnson.
Well, that's some tough D that Dexter. He's usually zoning me, and I have a hard time breaking his zone. Looked like a little travel there from Olsen, but she takes it across the lane, lays it in from the left side, and back up by 5 is Millikin.
And I can say this, 54 Kara Olsen's a good player, but all she does is drive. So you got to play the drive. You know she's going to take it to the basket.
Need to set up for a charge on her and get that 4th foul, get her out of the game.
Good shot by Kristen. She's not hitting either tonight. That's usually a good shot.
Came up short. They're coming up short with always. Maybe they're using a medicine ball out there instead of a basketball tonight, Jim.
I think that ball has a little bit too much air in it, huh? Another pass.
Vikings pushing ahead. Seltzer on the layup. Misses the layup.
Well, there Julia came down on the left side and tried to make it with her right hand, so that might have.
Looks like she's winded now. She's slow getting back on defense. Settles into a half-court defense here. Turnaround by Millikin, no good. Tough shot. Seltzer with the rebound. Over the back, Millikin, and the Vikings will get it out under Millikin's basket.
Number 34, Audrey Manat. I think Audrey's one of the shortest kids on the team and went way over the back.
Markham back in for Ryle.
And Aaron Daniels, number 10, coming back in for Kristen Romolo.
A lot of Daniels on the team.
Yeah, you got 3 starters sitting on the bench now, so hopefully we can keep it, or maybe they'll extend the lead here for Augustana can get a lead.
Markham's posting up. They don't get her the ball, and the Vikings throw it away.
Yeah. That's a tough pass again. There's 3 blue shirts and try to thread the needle, and you're not going to do it. They're too quick. They're posting up. Now she
23 for Millikin. Lindsey Cohn works inside. Little turnaround, and Millikin's now up 7.
Yeah, largest lead.
Markham from the free throw line, short. Seltzer gets her hand in on the rebound. Back over to Thomas, and Thomas shoots an air ball off the baseline. Had a wide open 8-footer there. She shot at 10.
She walked too, and they're going to call a foul on Julia. Yep. It's too bad because number 15 walked again, Jay, but we're going to get a foul on Julia. See, it goes back to the old adage too. The Augustana girls right now are playing with their hands. They're not doing anything. They got to move their feet. Millikin only has made 1 3-pointer the whole game, so that means they're all driving on the rest of them.
There's 2.
Oh, there's 2.
And they're up 10.
This is the largest lead right here.
Vikings really need to step up the offense here. 24 points, and we're 8 minutes into the second half. Seltzer off the front of the rim. Markham the rebound. Throws it over
from here.
Throws it over the basket, and yes,
she got hit on the arm. But again, there's a shooting.
Millikin with an air ball. 15. Zimmerman.
This is an important game for Millikin. Again, they're 7-2. They lost their last 2. and they're trailing Wheaton, who's in the #1 position in the conference at 8-1. So it's really critical for Augie. They only take so many teams to the conference.
Here we are, Jim. We're sitting at about a little over 12 minutes to go in the game, and Olson for Millikin still hasn't picked up that 4th foul. They have Ryle posted up again. Don't get her the ball. Pence takes the jump shot. No good.
See, those are just one-on-one moves. There's no offense here at all right now.
They definitely needed to get that ball into Ryle, and didn't do it. Millikin scores again, and they're up 12, 36-24, with just under 12 minutes to go in the game.
Coach Black called a timeout. He's not going to be happy in this one. Jess, you might want to take the camera and put it right down on this huddle, because this is going to be a little animated. I wish we had sound down there, but okay, we'll come back. Here we go, Jay. Millikin's made a heck of a run. We got about 12 minutes to go. They're up 36-24. Augie can't hit the broadside of a barn. And we're just throwing up. We're playing a lot of one-on-one. I don't see a lot of offense out here.
I haven't seen this many air balls in a game, Jim, since I went to a bitty basketball game.
Oh, Jay. There's another one. It's a 4 shot.
4 shot after 4 shot.
See, Millikin's come back. They're starting, their percentages going up. We're still shooting the same because we've got to play team ball. Now that's her shot. That's Christie's shot right there. There we go.
Gets the roll on a 3, and Vikings pull within 9. Again there, Jim, they did work the ball a little bit that time. Instead of one-on-one moves, found the open shooter and got a 3-pointer. Millikin misses a shot. Good pass inside. Zimmerman.
Well, that's Pence's shot, like I said earlier in the game. Wide open 3, but then they just blow it down at the other end and not stop them.
Again, no rebounding inside for the Vikings off that weak side. Coach Black got on him in the timeout about not weak side rebounding, and right there was a perfect example of it. Olson works it inside.
She's gonna see she was gonna take it in again. Another 3.
34, Manat puts Millikin up 14. 41-27, 10.5 to go. The Vikings need to catch fire here, Jim. A lot of standing around, a lot of dribbling, not much movement. Again, Ryle post up. They don't get her the ball. Miss a long 3 by Romolo, and Millikin's back down at it in the offensive end. Picked up by Romolo. She heads up 1-on-2, pulls it back out. Jasmine Daniels posted up, dishes to Romolo inside.
You know, there's a statistic. Did I say that right? Statistic that a lot
Close
of coaches
enough.
use. Yeah, a lot of coaches use. Some of them don't. And the one I would use is that you're on the bench. Look at where they're making their shots and circle them in. At the end, I guarantee you, Millikin's only made 3 3-pointers, but most of their backs are coming inside. Augustana has taken shot after shot from the outside.
Again, we have a one-on-one move by Pence. She does get the ball into Ryle. Kicks it over to number 10.
Aaron Daniels.
Aaron Daniels makes a little floater in the lane. Brings the Vikings within 12.
Well, this was a good game up to halftime, but it's going to be tough. Millikin's on their steamroller is going.
Vikings need to step up the pressure on the defensive end. Long 3, no good, over the back, not called. Here comes Daniels pushing it up court. See Seltzer underneath. Oh, it looked like it was deflected, but they're going to send it back Millikin's way.
Yeah, I'd like to see what our turnover is.
There are a lot of them.
I get so excited in these games. Yeah, we probably have about 20 turnovers again.
Olson from the free throw line, no good. Seltzer controls the rebound. The Vikings head back up court.
Yeah, and the
Romolo.
We've out rebounded them, Jay. But was the first half statistics? We had 33 rebounds and they had 20. So We're definitely doing our job rebounding. We just can't hit.
Inside to Seltzer. She bangs it off the glass. No good. Millikin down with the rebound. Pushing the back up court. Olsen. Inside to Zimmerman. Romulo throws it away. Very frustrating night for the Vikings. Poor shooting, lots of turnovers.
Yeah, it's getting ragged right now, and hopefully we can come back and make a good run at these in the last 8 minutes.
Heidi Hallstrom back in the game, replacing Pence.
We're in a zone.
2-3 zone. Olsen, she's been in the lane about 8 seconds right now. Romulo coming down, Heidi on the break. Passes a little late, Heidi inside gets fouled. She took the ball too deep, Jim. She needed to get rid of it out around the free throw line.
The thing there, Jay, is like Kristen Romulo is coming down the left side. Heidi's going the right. They got to spread out. Kristen did what she should have. Heidi should have been out a little bit more. That should have been a three-point play if she made this free throw.
First one's good.
No, she's got to make the next one now. But again, if kids are watching this, you got a 2-on-1 break. You got to spread it out a little bit.
Second one, no good.
No good. Timeout Millikin.
Timeout Millikin, 30-second timeout.
Well, when we come back, let's see if we can erase this 11-point deficit.
Millikin triggering in from the side court.
Jay, we're down 11 points. We got to make a run at it. We got to stop them.
Need some tough D. Olsen's posting up inside. Working hard with Ryle. Spins in the lane, no good. Romulo with the rebound, pushing it up court for the Vikes. We need a bucket here, Jim. Three-pointer from number 24, Elizabeth Thomas, and the Vikes have pulled within 8.
Boy, that's what
maybe
we need
that'll
right
spark them here, Jim.
We got to stop them again, come down and get another bucket.
Good tough D, good tough D they need.
You got to stop her. That's
stop
okay.
The ball. Foul out front on, looks like it's on Thomas.
Well, Elizabeth was just slow in getting back. She made a nice three-pointer, went down there and tried to guard. She's slow in getting back, and she bumped her. That's a soft contact compared to what we saw the first half.
It has been much less physical this half. The first half was ridiculous. This half's been a little more like real basketball.
Yeah, they're playing good defense. Got 19 seconds on the shot clock. Come on, Augie, let's hold.
Now they've switched back to man. And Ryle with the poke away. Now we just talked about it being not so physical, but there we get a little pushing, bumping, and grinding going on out there. And
hey, that was interesting.
Fourth foul on number 34, Manat.
Yeah, but she put her hand up. Kara Olsen really fouled her, and she put her hand up. That was smart on Manat. Doesn't want Kara to get in trouble.
Here we've worked 14 minutes into the second half, and Olsen still is stuck on 3 fouls. So. Again, we haven't been getting the ball inside on the post up, and there you have it. Right there, we should have the 4th foul on Olsen.
Here it comes, 5-4, yes. She's coming
Took
out.
almost 14 minutes to get that 4th foul. So now you got 2 Millikin players with 4 fouls, Manat and Olsen.
Well,
Olsen takes a seat, and the Vikings got to make a run right now.
Right, with her out, they got to make a run.
Now, we need Heidi Hallstrom takes it inside off the glass. Good. She'll go for the 3-point play. Brings the Vikings within 6, and there's the difference with having Olsen out of there.
Yep. Jay, how did Heidi make that shot? There was no arch in that thing. It almost busted the bankboard. I'm glad it went in.
She banged it off there hard. She got fouled on the way in, and
it's a way to take it to the basket.
Take it to the basket.
That's right.
Soft touch on the free throw, and the Vikes are within 5 here, Jim. They definitely need to step up the D. And while Olsen's out of the game here, make their move to get back in it.
Oh, 2-on-1. Somebody's going to be open, and there she is. Yep.
Good ball movement by Millikin.
I don't know why they try to trap out in the front. That's what happens when you can't get the trap. Somebody's going to be open underneath, and they sure were.
I think right now, if they just play solid defense, it was working for them. Heidi Hallstrom rims it out. Rebound for Heidi underneath, and they call it travel. It looked like they had a hold of her arm.
I cannot believe. I'm going to go out on a limb here. I can't. This guy here, that is not traveling.
She was being held.
I'm Jess. If you can get the patch on his arm, I know that's a fake one. We're going to hear about that, aren't we, Jay? It's not as bad as Super Bowl, though. She was out of bounds anyway.
She was out of bounds.
Oh,
she stepped on the line before she went up to.
Oh,
and they're coming back with Olsen. She only sat out about a minute here. She's coming back in with 4 fouls.
2 unbelievable calls right there. And I'm not just because of an Augie fan. That goes out of bounds.
The ref was just watching the ball. He didn't watch her feet from where she took off. Jump ball goes back to Millikin on the alternate possession. Vikings just have to play some tough D here. They're still in the game, 5.5 to go. They're only down 7. Inbounds play inside. Heidi Hallstrom.
Oh, offensive.
Good defense. It picks up an offensive foul on number 44, Angela Vollmer.
That was an offensive foul. That was good defense on Heidi. She put her shoulder right into her gut. Now we got to make some. Come on, Julia, get in there. There's a
Julia
first three.
Seltzer hits I guess it was only a 2. Brings the Vikes within 5. Again, we're trying to. Good defense by Heidi there. We're gambling outside there, and I just as soon see him sit back and good defense and not give up any easy baskets here.
You better have
timeout
Millikin. But here's a good thing here, a good concept. You're saying if you're going to go for the steal, you better be assured that you're going to put a hand on her, get it. If you don't, that screws up your whole offense, everything, because then they're going to get the ball and it's going to be easy bucket, or your whole defense.
The last couple of times, Millikin was able to get easy shots underneath when the Vikings gambled on defense out front. They didn't have the backside help. And right now, I think I'd just as soon see him sit back. They worked that 2-3 zone a little bit, and sit back in that and force Millikin to make some outside shots.
Yeah, we're only down 5 points.
5 minutes to go in the game,
right.
and they've cut a 14-point lead down to 5. So what they've been doing has been working. Now they just have to continue on.
Yeah. Just like Coach Black said, I just heard him. He says, "Hey, we're in this." They are in it. They got to come down. We've hit 2 3-pointers we haven't had in the first half. So
the shooting percentage has picked up, but it couldn't have sunk much lower. So.
No.
The other thing the Vikings have done here, we've seen Heidi take the ball to the basket and get fouled twice also. So instead of forcing the action, one-on-one moves and that, they are working the ball and starting to get some open looks.
The other thing I noticed this half too, Jay, you haven't yawned yet.
No, it's an exciting game now, Jim.
All right. Come on, Augie.
I'm in it till the end, I think. The Vikings pick up in man-to-man defense.
They're looking for that Kara Olsen in there. Kendra's got to play her tough. She's
doing a good job right now. Good help side defense from Heidi. Forces a missed shot. Blocked by Ryle.
Oh, there's the
we
offside
can't seem
rebound.
to get a rebound right now,
Yeah.
Jim, but they're playing good defense. They just got to stick with it and dig it out. Some lucky bounces for Millikin that time to get those rebounds.
They were playing some physical basketball. There was a lot of fouls in there, but they didn't call anything there.
That was great help side defense from Heidi when Ryle went for the steal, didn't get it. She helped on the backside and kept Millikin from scoring. Another block by Ryle. Now the Vikings can go with it. Good defense. That was a great defensive possession there, Jim.
Need a big bucket here. Of course, we need a bucket every time I say that come down, but we do need one.
Seltzer goes to the drive. Basket's up. Oh, they call a foul on the floor. Again, they're taking the ball to the hole, forcing the action. She got fouled. And now shoot to 1-1 now. Really need these 2 free throws.
Yeah, everything's going to be critical from here on out. Come on, Julia. There we go.
Good.
3 points away. Oh, I'm sorry. That was stuck on 38. That light bulb's out over there, Jess. You're going to have to talk to Augustana about fixing that light in that. Oh, we missed the second one.
Cut it to 4, missed the second one. Millikin will head up court. Need another good defensive stand here on this possession, Jim, and almost a steal right there.
Almost threw it away. 43-39.
Oh, a little push-off, an arm bar coming down the lane, and Millikin ends up getting the call. Unbelievable.
I think, Jess, we're going to have to send this tape in and look at the calls that have been going for both teams tonight, not just Augustana, but for Millikin too.
Very poorly officiated game. First free throw is good by 23. Lindsey Cohn. Heidi picks up her 4th foul. She's going to the bench along with Elizabeth Thomas. Into the game for the Vikings, Christy Pence and Jasmine Daniels. Millikin increases the lead to 6 with those 2 free throws. The Vikings have to come down. This is a critical possession here.
Three blue shirts.
Force the ball into 3 defenders, and it's a turnover.
That's a hard pass to make when there's 3 kids on you. Now look at Aaron. Aaron's wide open. You can pass to her, but
into Olsen, travels again.
Yep.
Finally called it. She loves to shuffle those feet.
CJ, when I played, I did the same thing, but I was so quick you couldn't see the shuffle.
That was called the curly shuffle.
Yeah. Now it says all slow motion. Come on.
Romolo's pounding the ball out front. We need some movement. Seltzer with a 3, air ball. Jasmine Daniels a rebound. Pence with a 3. Good, and the Vikings cut the lead to 3 at 45-42. Need some defense here, Jim.
Yep, that's like I said. That's Kristen's shot. She was wide open. That's her 3.
That was a great rebound by Jasmine Daniels off that air ball. She was able to save it inbounds to the 3-point shooter and a travel. Jim, they've been doing that the whole game. Why are they calling it now?
I don't know.
I'm glad they did, but
now I'll say this in Millikin's defense. That 15 has traveled all night, but that was not traveling. She kept her pivot foot and didn't move it.
Makeup call.
I'm gonna have to check where these guys were before the game. Augie's looking to go in. They can't. Don't force it. If it's not there, don't force it.
No forcing, gets turnover. Seltzer, she's going to drive inside. Forces the pass to Ryle when it wasn't there. Here comes Olsen. Whoa, walk!
Oh, boy.
Holy cow, Jim.
If I was in the stands, I'd say, like Drew Boster, that's walking the dog.
Walking the dog, and
or you got a suitcase to
it
go
was
with
a
that.
long walk.
That could have been the moonwalk. Anyway, timeout. We'll be back.
Vikings bring the ball up court, down 5, minute 57 to go.
We had a short timeout there, and we turned everything off, and Jay and I had to yell to the referees. I don't think they heard us. If they did, we'd be kicked out.
Cross-court pass. Pence goes inside rattles in the deuce. Went inside the 3-point line, rattled in a deuce. The Vikings are within 3. We need a good defensive stand here again, Jim. Pull within 3. They've extended the defense. Olsen out front.
15 seconds going to shot
Zimmerman,
clock.
Vollmer, Olsen. Olsen cuts inside. Oh, good move by her there.
She's
She
tough
posted
player.
up. Vikings on the quick transition down court. A layup for Pence. Back within 3, but there's only 58 seconds left.
We should be up here pressing. Yes, right. They made the basket and they all took off. You got to get up here and get the ball. You know, you're down 3 and Millikin's got the ball. Here, now timeout by Millikin.
Millikin timeout. 20 seconds on the shot clock, 48 on the game clock. They need a tough defensive stand here, and there's plenty of time left, Jim. They just need to play tough defense and keep Millikin from scoring this time down.
On that possession, Coach Black was yelling. You know, we made a nice pass. We got the 2 points, but they all took off. A lot of kids do that. You know, you got to stay in the game.
All right, they lost track of how much time's left in the game, and they got to force the action right now.
You got a man-to-man, well, woman-to-woman press them all over the court and get a chance to take the ball away.
Now they need to look for Millikin here to post up Olsen again. That's what they did the last time down. She made a great move inside, went underneath Ryle, and got the layup. I look for him to go back to her. Try to force the action inside again and see if they can draw the foul on the Vikings.
I agree, Jay. I think we're in trouble too. I was just noticing the 3 referees were looking at us over here. Our comments we made at the last timeout. I think that we might have to be escorted out with the state troopers today.
We're exempt, aren't we? They can't kick us out since we're at the microphone.
We're on Family Ties Productions, brought to you by Jess Medina. Jess does a nice job, sets up the cameras, everything before the game, and then invites 2 yahoos like us to come in and do the play-by-plays.
Then I don't know who invited the 3 yahoos with the stripes on.
I don't know. Good
Vikings,
defense,
good defense, 5. On a foul on Ryle.
That's got to be 5.
I think I counted to 7.
5.
I don't think they know how to count, Jim.
That's 7.
Olsen to go to the line for the 1-and-1.
Jay, I'm going to show you. Maybe I shouldn't do this. I'm going to turn off my mic. You might be able to hear this, but I got to do it.
That was about 7 seconds, bud.
No good. Long rebound, and Olsen pulls it down.
That's too bad. Did you hear that, Jay? Hear that guy in the back?
I heard that. Good tough defense by Romolo out front.
That's good defense.
14 on the shot clock. Vikings need to stay with it for another 10 seconds here. Pass goes into Olsen. Back out to 23. Blocked by Ryle. The Vikings got the ball. Chance to tie here with a 3. A timeout by Romolo here right across half court. 49-46. 12 seconds to go. You think they need to set up for the 3, Jim?
I think that they should shoot a 3, Jay, yes.
They could get a quick 2. Inside a quick 2, there's still time left for that.
Yeah, but you know, if you go for the 2,
then they have to foul right away.
But if you go for the 2 with the intent that they're going to get hacked, they're not going to call it.
Right.
Forget the 2. You got to set up a 3.
Like to see them look for a open shooter to the weak side here, Jim. Work the ball down the strong side, throw it across the top. That seems to be working. They've tried to force the ball inside, so I'm a little leery of forcing it inside and kicking it back out because they seem to be collapsing about 3 girls on them. Now the other thing to talk about here, Jim, is just like in the Iowa game today, at the end of regulation, Iowa fouled. And Indiana went to the line, made the first, missed the second intentionally, got the tip in to tie it up. Now, do you think Millikin will go for a foul here to send the Vikings to the line, or you think they're going to try to defend the 3?
With 12 seconds, I don't know. It's a gutsy call, too. I mean, if I'm the coach, the way they're shooting, all they can do is tie Millikin. So what's a 3? And the way Augustana's shooting, we've only made 2 threes, and our percentage isn't very good on them anyway. So I'd play it. I wouldn't foul him. I'd make Augie. I'd let the kids shoot it. They make it, but.
Inbounds to Seltzer. Looks like Pence is coming across. They're looking for her on the weak side. She wasn't there. Romolo for 3. No good. Jasmine goes for the rebound. Millikin gets it. Fouled with 1 second to go, and it looks like the game's over, Jim.
Yeah. It's going to be over. You know what? That's a good play. Kristen Romo had a nice shot, but she hasn't made any the whole game.
Right. She's been short on them all night.
All
There
night
was
long.
another one that was short.
Pence and Seltzer are the only one who's made the 3. So, and I'm not taking anything against Kristen. Kristen's a heck of a ball player, but I don't know if I would want her taking my last shot.
Well, they looked for Pence across the to the weak side, and she couldn't get open. So Romulo went ahead and took the shot. That about clinches it right there. A 4-point lead with 1 second to go.
Unless taken out of bounds and somebody shoots a 95-footer and makes it, gets fouled, unless she makes this one. Oh, that's it,
That's
Jay.
it. 5-point lead. You got to pull out that 5-pointer.
Well, here we go. Millikin now goes to 8-2. Augie goes to 5-5 in the conference. They go to 14-6 overall. They're going to have to regroup and win the rest of their games to have a chance at the postseason. Hey, again, Jay, thanks for coming down. We want to thank Jess Medina and Family Ties Productions for allowing us to do this, and hopefully the Vikings can get on track. They got to play Millikin again now down there next week.
Well, they need to shoot a little better, and again,